Hey, Mikey,
Hey, Gorm.
it's the end of one of our pillars of the Banana Bear Show. Somebody that's gained us some notability as Banana Bear is on the rise. He's been one of the locals they've been covering, and sadly, this is probably the last video we'll ever talk to him about. Uh,
Is it really that sad?
no, but I do like the money of Daniel Larson. Rolling Thunder.
The Banana Bear Show! Greatest is cooking! Hell yeah! The Banana Bear Show! The Banana Bear Show! Burying the sick in the dung hole. Laughing at them cause we want the smoke. The Banana Bear Show!
In August, we were supposed to get a an update kind of the Daniel Larson situation. The last time we saw Mr. Rolling Thunder, uh, you know, he the El Presidente Daniel Larson was arrested federally for threatening
Uh,
multiple things, getting 60,
Everybody.
yeah, 60 years. Kale, kale, kale. Um, Sadly, we got an update. Uh, and to make it fitting, if you guys don't know, we use, you know, we use videos to
Mhm.
show. And one of the people that we used to use a bunch for Larson was the Leaping Lemur. When I think of Larson, I think of Leaping Lemur. Obviously, Leaping Lemur has moved on to other locales,
Mhm.
and he's a different lemur now. He's just done that little Leaping Lemur that talked about, you know, this homeless locale.
Mhm.
He evolved. However, in doing so, instead of using someone else's video or just doing it myself, I'm too lazy. Um, we're going to use Leaping Lemur's video on what this big final news is for Daniel Larson. And I'll try to explain more of it.
Okay. I'll ask
Well,
questions.
y'all, I finally have to do it. I finally have to talk about Daniel. Some big news came out. It's not just some little bullshit. This time, there's a big development in the Daniel Larson story.
And you know what? Some of us called it.
I mean, we may have.
Oh, Mikey, you have
Hmm?
a mug too.
I do.
You can get these at the Banana Bear Shop, along with other merchandise like the shirt I'm wearing, and the shirt he's wearing. He has the Propaganda Bear. I have the Banana Bear Gym shirt. Workout. Uh, you know, make fun of locals by not being one. Oh, wait, look at the hat I'm wearing. That somehow is the chroma key is messed up on it. It's the NWO logo.
It's a
We have
ghost
shirts of
hat,
that too.
Gorm.
I know. It's like I'm
It's
Bill Cosby.
it's a feature.
Yeah, you too could be brainless like me. Speaking of that, let's get back to Larson.
And it seems as though this is the end. I know we were saying that it was the end before, and I think it was the start. It was the
Mhm.
beginning of the end. That's a good.
Nobody here at the Banana Bear Show said it was the end. We, I was waiting for the trial, but I also said that two ways this is going to happen. He's not going to end up in jail, though. It was that plot armor was going to get him out of this,
Mhm.
or he was going to go to the same asylum. Guess what happened?
Good way to put it, but I think this is just the finishing touches. It seems as though Daniel will be institutionalized for good. At least according to the court documents that I just read, it seems as though the court has found him incompetent and he
That's
can't
fair.
defend himself, which
Now, if you're found incompetent,
Mhm.
normally that means they drop the case. Like Jimmy Snuka, remember that wrestler?
Yeah.
He was deemed incompetent for a murder
Mhm.
trial, hence
Wow.
they stopped, and then he later passed away.
Or Joe Biden. He was deemed incompetent, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
then FBI people covered that up. But now Sleepy Joe is saying, "Oh, I can't do it anymore." It's like everyone knows Trump's going to win. He shot the guy, and he lived. He's like Superman now.
people are
He's like Neo.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't get me started on the video I saw.
believing means that they'll also probably institutionalize him in the end, since this mental evaluation didn't go very well for him.
It went very
I'll
well.
read more about what that means and why that happened, but basically that's it. Like, this is the end of Daniel Larson. There's no more like thinking about what's gonna happen next, if he's gonna get charged, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I think what's basically gonna happen is it's gonna go through. Like, the charges are gonna go through, but
No, this is where Libby Lemur is wrong. If you're found incompetent, that means the trial's over. If they accept it, it's basically saying I'm not mentally fit to defend myself in this court case because I'm not all there.
Right.
Therefore, hopefully he gets to it.
and for their own safety, because he's a crazy fellow, which all so.
Crazy's an
Let
understatement.
me just read out this court document that I read, and I'll basically read the best parts for y'all because it's really long.
It is very long.
But yeah, I'll give you guys the gist of what happened, and by the end, you guys will understand that it's over. So
Okay.
basically, I'm gonna read y'all these parts in the blue, but they show that Daniel Larson was found incompetent, and basically by the end, everything was approved. I'll also show you that section too. The parties jointly request a court finding that Mr. Larson is incompetent to proceed. Then here at the bottom, jointly ask this court to find the defendant is suffering from a mental disease or defect rendering him mentally incompetent to the extent that he is unable to understand the nature and consequences of the proceedings against him or to assist properly in his defense. So basically, just to sum that up, they're saying that he's incompetent. We've already heard news that they were asking for a mental evaluation, right? I did expect that really explain. Says the parties asked this court to vacate the hearing set on September 23rd, 2024. The parties further asked this court to order Mr. Larson committed to the custody of the Attorney General for hospitalization and treatment in a suitable facility.
Now, what that means is, so if this was a state thing, right?
Yeah.
That would mean that you are a ward of the state.
Okay. Yes.
That means you have no payee, you have no guardian. The state owns you.
Yes.
That means you are not you can't vote no more. You are literally property of the state because it's a federal thing. It goes to the district attorney and then they kind of relay that to whatever mental facility. He has no more rights. He is literally a piece of property. When that happens, normally, you go to a hospital and they put a thing, the paragraph sign, like the 2 lines and the circle above it. Well, in hospitals, if you see a circle and 2 lines, like symmetrical lines going through it, that means that you're mentally incompetent. That means whatever you say, the doctors could say no, because you're not well.
Right.
Daniel Larson's going to have that for the rest of his life.
Because he's mentally insane.
Yeah, the good news for him is that he'll never have to worry about homing again.
Right.
Bad news is you're not going to get a sequel to any of his songs like Rolling Thunder or anything of that nature. He's never going to be on TikTok again.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be doped out of his mind for the rest of his life, which is a good thing because
Yeah.
he is a horrible person. Let's, because everyone gets some humor out of these locales, but you have to remember the deranged sick fuck things this guy has done.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't be out on the streets, let alone by people, by little kids,
Yep.
by anybody. And he's shown violent outbursts. He's had documentations of, doing horrible things sexually to himself and wanting to do to others.
Yep.
This is a good thing. Basically just drug him up and there you go. No one's ever going to see him again.
Yeah. I mean, this is the outcome that I feel like a lot of these people should come to is just
It is.
being put away because they're not safe for society. They're not safe for themselves. They're not safe for anybody they're around. They are a drain on our society and they need to be put up. I mean, not, we joke about it, but put away, put under the jail, kept alive, kept comfortable, but they need to be put away. They're not good for society.
Well, it basically this is the equivalent of what Andy is at right now,
Mm,
but forced and never leaving the hospital. Like he's going to his psych ward,
right, right.
like electroshock psych ward.
I mean, do they still
And
do that though?
no, they're not
Okay, I
allowed
didn't
to.
think so.
They're
Oh,
not allowed to, but like, you know what? We've heard
no,
a
they
lot
don't do that.
we've heard a lot of things that have been true and false to be true. Uh, in 2014.
Yeah,
So I'll just blatantly say, good ending. He's in a hospital having his narcotic dreams of being a superstar. Bad
perfect.
ending. He's being electroshocked and fucking lobotomized. But you know what? His nose can
Maybe.
take it. Mikey, literally, this is the ending of Larson. Uh, I would sing "I Will Remember You," but fuck him.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
gone.
yeah. We were gonna make shirts of him because he was a pillar.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make an executive call and say no. Because it's over. It's over. It kind of screws us over. Uh, you
Dude,
know.
we have so many more that we can put on shirts, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hell, that shapes thing is getting popular. Maybe
Yeah.
put a fat woman on there. Who knows?
Leave in the comments if you want shapes as a t-shirt.
Yeah. It could be like a line of shapes, like shapes, and they have, a fat person in a hijab with a camel screaming. And then, like another one, someone that's like a snow cone or a saucer ice cream cone. Yeah.
All kinds of shapes. They don't discriminate.
Nope, we do. Mikey, this
um,
is
I don't know how to go from that one, Corum, but I guess this is the end of the show because I don't want Corum to say anything else.
nope, you don't.
And with that, leave us in the comments how much you love the Banana Bear Show and if you're sorry to see Larson go. And like and subscribe and share the video with everybody and anybody.
Wouldn't it
Because they
suck
need
if,
to see
like, randomly, like, the court says no to this and we get a trial, and then
Yeah.
this was a bait and switch, but
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna take it. So
I mean, let's hope. Let's hope he's gone forever. That's the ultimate goal for this channel is to eventually quit talking about anybody.
fuck. Wow, what great
What?
business ethic.
There is an ultimate goal to this channel. Like I eventually, if there are no more people to talk about, I will gleefully shut down this channel.
Will you?
Yeah. But
Okay.
literally every person who's done anything degenerate, all those people have to stop doing degenerate things or be locked up.
We're gonna be here for a while, Mikey.
No way. All right. See you next episode. Bye.
Bye, Daniel.
Andy Dick screaming his boo-filled cries. Cyrex covered in scabs with bedbugs lies. The Banana Bear Show! Subscribe and buy a t-shirt. Local coverage makes you laugh till it hurts.